What's up guys, this is Hardik here. So Android 11 Beta 1 has been officially released by Google for all the Pixel devices except for the Pixel 1 or the OG Pixel. So I have my Pixel 2 XL here with me right now and I did flash it. I did a entire clean install and yeah, just come along and we'll take a look at what all are the new features in the new beta 1. So starting off with the home screen itself, if you just tap and hold on your home screen and if you go into home settings, you'll get a new suggestions for the applications. So as you can see here, it says app suggestions. So it will basically automatically suggest based on your current activity what all apps you use, and it'll display it on your home screen dock. So these are all the apps that I use or I have used in the past, so it will recommend me all those apps that I've used for like easy access or something like that. But I don't think it's that accurate and I won't leave it on AI to suggest what app to use. So if you want any other app, just hold and drag and just put it on the dock itself. But if you don't want any of the app, just hold it and just remove the app, and it'll basically suggest the next app that you should or might use in the future. Then the next change lies if you have a smart device or if you have a lot of smart devices at your place. So if you just hold on to your power button, as you can see, you'll get all the smart home devices that you have at your place. So this basically syncs with your Google Home app and will display all the smart home devices that you own right onto the lock screen or the power menu itself. So if you want to turn on or off any of the lights, you can just do it in the menu itself. So let's say if I want to turn on my desk light, it will just do that. As you can see, my desk light got turned on and I'll just turn it off for now, and as you can see, it is off. So that is the second new feature and I love that feature. I mean, it has made turning on and off all the lights pretty simple. Instead of going into the home app and then doing it, or even instead of asking Google to just turn on or off the lights, you can just press your power button and you can just turn on or off your desk light or basically any of the lights that you have. So third thing is, if you go into settings, as you can see, you have the new UI, I mean the new icons for the settings itself. So all these apps are now redesigned and yeah, they seem and they look pretty good in my opinion. So the next thing here is basically you get a dedicated screen recording app. So as you can see here, you have the screen recording app. If you tap on it, you'll get the basic record the audio or show the touches on the screen and stuff like that. And if you hit on the start button, you'll get a timer on the top here and your screen recording will basically start without any issues. And it is pretty smooth in my opinion, and it has no lags whatsoever. And if you just want to stop the recording, just tap on the notification and the recording will stop accordingly. So this is the new feature that was introduced in the beta as well, and it has now taken over to the beta 1. So the next setting lies in the notifications. So if you just swipe down, you'll get a couple of different sections for notifications. So at the very top, as you can see, I have the conversation. In the middle, I have the alerting notification, and at the bottom, I have silent notifications. Conversations will basically include all the texting and messaging apps that you have. So let's say WhatsApp or Google Messages or Telegram and stuff like that will be on the top side in the conversation. Then the alerting notifications will be all your news related notifications or like any other notification that you have, and then silent notifications will be basically the notifications that you allow or you have chosen to be silent in the past will be at the bottom here. So I do like how Google have basically split them into a couple of sections to make it easier for the normal people to understand all the notifications. So that is a really good thing done by Google. So the next thing is basically music controls in the quick toggles menu. So I am not able to enable this feature as of now, but I'll post a screenshot on the screen right now just to see how it looks. So basically what it does is, if you have your music running in the background, if you just play any kind of music, the music will basically, instead of occupying space in the notification panel, it will go up into the quick toggle menu. So for me, it still isn't working. But yeah, I've seen a couple of posts already on Twitter. Some people already have it enabled on the device. But yeah, when it comes, it will hit your device as well. And that is another thing that I like about the Android 11 beta. So the next thing here is the notification or the chat bubbles. So if you go into your settings for any messaging app, if you go into the notifications, and then if you go into bubbles, you will see a section to enable the bubbles for that particular chat itself. So all conversation or just the selected conversation can bubble. And then if I go back and if I just tap on the conversation of this particular group, and if I just tap on the show bubble settings or the bubble this conversation, hopefully I'll get a bubble of this particular chat. So I don't think it's working for me right now. I think it's broken for some reason, but yeah, if you get it working, just let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to see it working for you guys. But this was working for me in beta 2 if I'm not wrong. I don't know why it's broken, but I hope Google fixes it real quick. So that is another thing that I like about the beta 1. So the next thing is based on the recent menu. So as you can see on the recents, you have these 3 options down below. So first is the screenshot, which will basically just take a screenshot of this particular setting page. So there we go, we'll take a screenshot of that page, and then we have second option is to select text on the page itself. So it will basically suggest you or just tell you what all things or what all text you can select. So if you want, you can select the particular text on the settings. You can copy, search or share it if you want. And then the next thing is to share. So it will take a screenshot and it will directly or redirect you to the share page. And yeah, there we go. As you can see, it just redirects you to the share page, and you can just directly share it without saving the screenshot in your gallery. So that is a neat thing. If you want to just share it and not save it in your gallery, you could just hit on the share and it will basically just share it instead of saving it in your gallery. So basically, when I told you about the power menu settings, if you're not able to find the specific setting, you can just go into the settings, go into system, go into gestures, and at the bottom you'll see power menu, and just hit on the cards and passes and just enable it, and then go back, hit on the device controls and just enable the setting itself. So if you don't have it enabled by default, which is very unlikely, you'll basically have it enabled by default. But if you don't, just do that and you'll get all the setting right there in the power menu. So the next thing is notifications. So let's say you talk to a person daily, let's say your respective other or someone that you talk basically every day all the time. So if you want to just pin them at the top of the notifications, what you'll do is go into your notification panel, just tap and hold on the chat or the conversation, hit on priority, hit apply, and then what it'll do, it will just pin the chat at the top of your notification panel or the notification menu, and basically it will just be pinned right there. So this can do a couple of things. This can override the do not disturb. So even if you have your do not disturb enabled, it will override it, or it will basically interrupt it, and you'll get all the notifications for that particular chat itself. So yeah, basically your priority will be on the top and all the other notifications will be at the bottom of it. So yeah, that is a good thing if you want to like pin some chats at the top of your notifications. So it can work for multiple chats, not just for one chat. So basically for every chat you have, you'll have to just tap and hold and just set it as a priority, and that's all you gotta do to make them stay at the top of the notifications. So there are a ton of other features as well, like you'll be able to resize your picture-in-picture mode. Then if you turn on your airplane mode, your Bluetooth devices will not be disconnected, your Bluetooth will be on forever. Then you have your dark mode scheduling as well based on your time, and of course based on the sunrise and sunset option, and a lot of small changes that you really can't see on the top of the Android 11, but those are just the background changes. But yeah, those updates do also affect a lot when it comes to the performance of the device. So I'm happy to see the beta 1 being really stable. As of now, I am yet to install all the other apps and just test it out, but yeah, I'll just keep you guys updated on Twitter if you want about how my device is handling the beta 1. This is a really old device. It's the Pixel 2 XL obviously, so I don't think the performance and the battery life will be that good as compared to the latest devices, but yeah, never know what will happen. I'll just keep you guys updated on Twitter. So if you guys want to see all the updates, just do follow me there. All the links will be in the description below. So yeah, for now that has been it, guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you know any other changes regarding the Android 11 beta 1, do let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to check out all the new features with you guys as well. But yeah, for now that has been it. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.